Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is going to be a slightly different video than what is usual on this channel. Usually I post gaming videos or game related videos. However, this is going to be a review of the Lego Kylo Rens Shuttle. It's set number 75256 and is £100 in the UK. So first I'm just going to go over the build very quickly, because we're going to do the minifigures first. So firstly, I'm going to start with Kylo Ren. Overall, I think he's a great figure. Obviously you can't have Kylo Ren Shuttle without Kylo Ren. That would just make no sense. He comes with his usual unique lightsaber piece with the unique lightsaber. So first impressions, he looks really good. He has the new Rise of Skywalker helmet with the red lines where it was fused back together, because obviously it was smashed in episode 8. Underneath he has an angry face, and he also has a more calmer face. And I have noticed that he has a cape in this, and it's actually the old style cape, so it's the thinner material, as you can tell, rather than the soft material that we are used to. There's his back printing, but I think I prefer the newer, softer capes just because they are easier to handle, and they don't get as creased as this one as the I guess now new ones. But I don't really have a preference. The second minifigure is General Pride. I think he looks really good for just a First Order officer, considering that they could have just thrown in some generic, boring commander that we've seen loads of times before. They've actually made a unique figure for this shuttle. Well, it's unique as the recording of this video. There are still more sets to come out for the Rise of Skywalker, but so far he's unique. His whole body is in gunmetal grey, which I think is really nice. And his hairpiece is also really unique. It's a grey piece, and it really shows off his disgusting receding hairline. However, I do have an issue with it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You can kind of see where the hairpiece meets the head. So just in there, you can sort of see a line, and you can see it there as well. So the black line across the top. Obviously, that's just where the hair meets the head. It's not really noticeable, but obviously if you do look, then you can see it. He does have an alternate face, just sort of a more angrier face. But they've done really well on that figure, since they could have just made it boring. The third figure is the First Knight of Ren. It's a really nice figure, also unique to this set. I think this is like a type of bomber, Knight of Ren, since he comes with a thermal detonator, and on his body you can see them just there, which I think is really nice. His weapon is sort of like a staff or club. It's a really easy build. It's good, but the best part I think is the helmet. It's really nice. It's just a black head underneath, but the actual helmet piece looks really good. So yeah, I really like the Knight of Ren. Now on to the fourth figure and the second Knight of Ren. Overall, yeah, I think this is such a good minifigure, such a good minifig selection in this set. I think it's really good. If you're looking for great minifigures, definitely get this set. his weapon is an axe, so more of a lethal weapon than the other guy. And he also has a cape, like Kylo Ren. It's the, new type of, I guess, new but old, since it's the old type, but it's now coming back, so it's kind of new. Has some generic back printing, just showing the lines, creased of his clothing. And he actually has the new type of hood piece. So if you notice, it's kind of more slanted than the older style. And they have this, they've done well, because they've made sure that it doesn't crease up the cape, which is really good, because no one wants a creased cape. I think that's why they changed to the softer style of cape, so that they wouldn't get all creased and disgusting. But he has a really nice face print, just sort of like a ghostly mask. But yeah. So now on to the 5th minifig, and another really, really nice minifigure is the Sith Trooper. So I think that they've done really well with this minifigure. So really nice colour. The red works so well with the Stormtrooper armour. His weapon it's like a tranquilizer gun with a red lightsaber hilt on the top. But I don't think it's going to be used to tranquilize anyone. I think it's definitely meant for killing. Underneath, it just has angry clone face, as usual. Got really nice back printing. And they've done another really good thing, is that the printing on this is actually different to the normal Stormtrooper. So as you can see, there's much more detail on the Sith Trooper. Move it back. There's much more detail on the legs, especially on the torso, when you can see that. And on the helmet, there's an extra black strip that goes down the face, which obviously isn't present on this one. But back print again is similar, but it's different to be unique, and that's what I really like about the Sith Trooper. But yeah, that is all the minifigures. Obviously, it does come with a Stormtrooper. I should mention that. It's just a Stormtrooper, angry clone. Same old, same old. So now we've got the minifigures out of the way. Time that we actually get to the main build. So first impressions, it is really nice. It's much better than the previous one, which was made in 2015. And it was actually made in grey, which is inaccurate to the actual Kylo Ren Shuttle in the films, which is black. So they've done a much better job, making the colour, first of all, correct, but they've also improved in many other ways. So I'm going to start off with the cockpit. So these are just 1x2 translucent red pieces stacked onto each other 3 times. They go all around, go on the side as well. So as you can see, there are flick-fire missiles down there, and there are on that side as well. It has these sort of guns on each wing. Oh, excuse me, each wing, but they can't move. They can't move up and down. They are fixed. But you can obviously open up the cockpit, which reveals a really nice interior, I think. There are spaces for 3 passengers. There's a pilot and 2 passengers. And it makes it really easy to put the minifigure in, put them out, so. Just like that. And it fits in nice because of the sort of piece in there where it just slots into their feet. And, you can obviously come out and go in really quickly. But it's good because he's sturdy in there. He's not moving around too much, or at all really. But yeah, it has space for 3, and it also has clips on the side for weapons or extra flick-fire missiles if you need them or want them. But another great feature about the Shuttle it actually has a sort of like a entryway or a door, trap door, I'd say. So what you can do is you can just push it down, and it drops out the bottom. It's kind of hard to see. I have to zoom in, and it's kind of sad because there's obviously not enough room for a figure. I mean, they'd have to be crawling under there, and even crawling it'd be a tight squeeze. But, you know, I think it's nice that they've added it, but it's just like, I don't think you'd ever use it. Unless you'd use it as a trapdoor when flying, then it's kind of pointless. But it's really good because it basically uses a system where it falls... Oh, bloody hell, I've just taken the front off. Where it... So you can, you know, pop it out. Make sure the best way to do this. You pop it out like that. And then when you close it, it actually attaches to some studs in there. So those grey studs. Push it tight, and there we go. It stays in there, doesn't fall out at all. Same can be said about our Stormtrooper. He's got a little bit fucked up in there, but I should put back. But yeah, the cockpit can open and close very easily. It's good. You know, obviously gravity takes effect some way down, but you know, it stays where it is. Now, I'll move to the back. You can see there are the engines, and they actually have a little door at the back, but it's very hard to open. You have to kind of get your nail in there. There we go. Which has room for I don't know what, maybe a gun. Put a pistol in there. You can't really see it, but close it up. Kind of pointless, but I mean it's another feature that they've put in, so why not? Now you might be wondering how to actually use those flip-fire missiles. There are these two sort of sticks that poke out, and all you do is just push them, and it'll flick off. There we go. I think I've probably just lost them both forever, but I'm sure I'll find the spare. But some nice detail on the back, these pieces. And some really nice, you know, greebling on the top with, these are actually, what's it called, ice skates in the colour black, which is really nice. This part is like it's off the front of a Jeep or a car, but you can just put it down, that's, you know, how it goes. However, the main grand feature of this whole shuttle is definitely the wings. Obviously very large wings compared to a very small and slim cockpit. The great feature about the wings is this is actually not its only position. It can actually go into landed position. So you see these pins here, just pop them out. Just do it awkwardly. There we go. And they actually just connect into, there's two little clips in there. So you push it, and you can hear it clicks in. Now the best part is, so this is in when it's, you know, flight mode, the wings. This is how to get it into land. You could just turn these, and the half of the wing comes down. Just like that. So now it's in its landed position, which I think looks great. This was a feature on the 2015 model. However, I think it's much better and much smoother on this model. So it's very simple. You can just, you know, turn them around again, turn it the opposite direction, and look at that. It lines up perfectly. Just push that in to lock it. Do the same on the other side. Perfect again. It's really good. I have, you know, very minimal problems when closing up the wings. As long as you do it sort of fast, not, you know, as fast that you snap it off, but, you know, fairly quick, it'll stay. However, that's not all. Maybe thinking, is there more? Yes, there is more. It gets even better, right? So, when you pick it up, it'll automatically go into its flight position, just like this. And look at that, the wings fold out. I think that's such a great feature that, you know, you don't even have to move anything. You can literally just pick it up and, you know, you're ready to fly it around. But, you know, when it's in your hand, it feels really sturdy, you know, it doesn't feel like it's, you know, wings going to snap off or anything. It feels great. You know, the issue is, you know, you can put it down like that. However, that is not the correct position and it does look a bit weird, so just put the wings back up and you're ready. It's really good. I think it's really, really good build. Really good features. You can see there's sort of the Technic working in there, but like that. You can also use there's one of these engines you can actually turn. Is it this one? Yeah. So if you want, you can turn this engine and then it'll open and close the wings. I think this is more for landing because obviously when you lift it up, it'll automatically go into flight mode. So when you land it, you can just turn this like that and you're perfect. So I think that is about it for the review. Overall, I think it is a really, really good set, really good minifigures, and definitely worth the price. So it is a little bit expensive, however, if you're looking for a bigger set, I definitely recommend this one. Lots of playability, lots of features, great minifigures. Overall, it's really, really good. So, thank you for watching, and see you soon.